right before the show, Trevor Lawrence is trending, and I knew it. I knew why.
Well, yeah, of course.
I clicked on it anyway.
Yeah, you knew what you were going to find.
I knew why.
Yeah.
He is an upstanding young man, not just of talent, but also of character. And I knew I wasn't going to be seeing that he said something or tweeted something, or I knew it wasn't that. Then I thought to myself, people getting ready for ACC football? I know Brockman is up. You can't wait for your Syracuse Orange to get out there on the field.
I hope we play.
I figured that's why you're wearing a little peach today. I mean, it's not orange, but I'll go peach.
Close.
I'll go
It's
salmon.
definitely
I'll go
orange.
salmon.
That's not orange, Brockman.
You guys are crazy.
I'm going
Peachy.
salmon.
Salmon peach.
I'm going
All right.
salmon.
I'm with Rich.
It looks good.
Didn't think it was that. I knew it was because Leonard Fournette got released this very morning by the Jacksonville Jaguars. And everybody's thinking Jacksonville is tanking for Trevor. Why else would they just tell Leonard Fournette, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya, as we used to say in summer camp? 10 days before the season begins, obviously 13 days before the Jaguars open the National Football League season at home. A very important division game against the Indianapolis Colts. Why would they do that?
Don't know.
Doug Marrone said it was because they want the best chance to win.
That's interesting.
Doug Marrone also basically said they couldn't get anything for Leonard Fournette. Couldn't get a fifth, couldn't get a sixth.
Seventh.
He got nothing. No bag. He couldn't even get a bag of balls. No. Couldn't get any. Couldn't even get a box of donuts. Couldn't get anything for.
Leonard bag of donuts.
Now, part of that I would proffer to say is maybe some teams have done their homework on the way that Fournette and the Jaguars had been grinding gears for quite some time.
They have not gotten along.
Right? And maybe they did that homework, but they also have done the homework in that they had to know that why am I giving up a sixth or a fifth or a seventh for Leonard Fournette when I know you're just going to
Yeah, he's just going to
let
be
him
cut
go.
soon. Yeah.
Yannick Ngakoue, we knew was done. That's why the Vikings, for a premier pass rusher over the weekend, Yannick Ngakoue is a top-tier, tippy-top-tier pass rusher in the National Football League, and all they did to give up was a 2 and a 5.
And he said he'd take a $6 million pay cut.
And he took a pay cut, basically, say, I want out of here. I've already
Get me
said
outta
a million
here.
times I'm not staying.
Yeah.
And just compare that, what the Vikings coughed up, to what the Bears coughed up for Khalil Mack, or what the Seahawks just coughed up for Jamal Adams on the back end of a defense, or what the Rams coughed up for Jalen Ramsey, yet another top 5 choice that the Jacksonville Jaguars have made in the last 4 years that they said via con Dios to him. So put it all together, the Vikings got themselves a bargain. And that pass rush is coming for the National Football League's NFC North to begin with, and perhaps beyond if they can get some efficient play out of offense, minus Stephon Diggs. But you just add up all the pieces. All right, Yannick, you're out. Fournette, you're out. Last year, the Dolphins told Laramie Tunsil, you're out. Kenny Stills, you're out. Kenyon Drake, you're out. Minka Fitzpatrick, you're out. Last 2 during the playing season. The other 2 right before the playing season, just like what the Jacksonville Jaguars have done. Put it all together. Gardner Minshew's the guy. They told Cam, you just stay home, man. We don't need you down here. We don't need you down here. Gardner Minshew, who had some dynamic play last year. He had kind of a Tebow it factor with a few minutes to go, game on the line.
A little bit.
Pulling things out of every orifice in his body.
A little bit.
You know, walking around like Burt Reynolds in Cannonball Run, dressed like that. It was always fun. Love Gardner Minshew. Everything about him. But is he the guy? I will just say this. Beware that the Jaguars are tanking. Beware. Doug Marrone is a bona fide lead pipe wielding from the Parcells tree head coach.
He's a red ass.
Okay.
For sure.
And, you know, my apologies to everybody out there who drafted Leonard Fournette in the fantasy league already thinking that he was going to be a bell cow. Maybe somebody picks him up and gives him some reps. I proffer to think the Bears might want to take a look-see at him. I don't know who's going to pick Leonard Fournette up, but somebody will.
Yeah, the two teams Florio actually threw out the Steelers, and someone else tossed about maybe the Rams.
Well, if you want to covet what you see every day, Leonard Fournette, as you know, has had some great games against the Pittsburgh Steelers, including when chips are down on the line into January, right? Yeah. And so, you know, we'll see Fournette down the road. But we all thought Dolphins were going to tank, and then Ryan Fitzpatrick showed up, won just enough games to knock the Patriots down a peg, which altered the entire state of affairs in the playoffs last year in the NFL and the AFC.
That changed the league last year.
Potentially, right? And maybe Minshew's I think he's got a little bit of the Fitz magic in him. I don't know. But it sure looks like you see Trevor Lawrence, who might not play another snap for Clemson, depending on if the ACC plays any football games this fall. Because if they push to the winner, I don't think Trevor's going to do anything like that. But we'll see. He's a gamer. But put it all together, and everybody's adding 2 + 2, and it equals Trevor Lawrence trending today. And how about Mike Tannenbaum? You hear what he said today on ESPN?
No, I can only imagine. Though.
He went on Get Up, and he certainly got up. Mr. T, as Francesa referred to him all those years, when he was the GM of the Jets.
What did he
say? Of the ground and pound Jets. He said Jacksonville doesn't just have their eyes on Trevor Lawrence, but Dabo Swinney as well.
Okay. I mean, Dabo's got 90 million reasons to never leave Clemson.
And he ain't making that in the NFL.
Nope.
And he's going to just keep on churning. But, hey, what better way? You tank for the quarterback.
Hire his coach.
But that's if you draft a guy, he's yours no matter who's coaching. It's not like you've got to, sway Trevor from signing on the dotted line with somebody else when you draft him.
Right.
But people are just losing their minds right now. Because
we're back.
And Doug Marrone is probably sitting there right now saying, you know how many, honestly, he's like the Don. How many shots has he taken? And he's still alive.
That's so true.
He's like Corleone. He's still alive.
He's still alive.
Yeah. He's taking all these shots. He's still alive.
Still alive.
And Chris Thompson, by the way, who had all those great yards for Jake Gruden in D.C., he's now at the top of this running back depth chart, and Gruden's the OC there. I'm just putting connective dots together to basically say that plus what we saw from Fitzmagic last year does not equal the tank job that's going to work.